Hello. Hello, Krista. Hello, Jennifer. Hey, Evie and Alison.
Hello, hello.
Hello. We're just sort of slightly scrambling around this morning. So how is everyone? How are you, Alison and Evie?
I'm doing pretty good. Evie, why don't you go first? I'm trying something. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm fine
Go
too.
first, Evie.
How are you, Karen?
Pretty good. I'm all like very, very sweaty because I just quickly mowed the lawns before I had a shower this morning, and then I mowed the lawns because I thought I just need to do a quick mow because we've got all this like yard work planned for this afternoon, and my mum with her dog, she'll come around and help us with doing some yard stuff. So I can't be using a lawnmower then. So just with all the timing and going to pick up my mum after doing our live and stuff, I thought, yeah, I just want to sneak out there and do some stuff. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. So, yeah, that's kind of, I haven't made any videos this week still. But what about you guys? What about how many videos? What have you been doing with your videos?
I'm Go ahead, Allison.
I went to what they call one of the largest garage sales. Salvation Army had it in Fort Worth, and it was $1 to get in. This warehouse was bigger than I could ever imagine, and it was filled to the gills with stuff. And I went in the afternoon. But they had really, really good prices. I got some of my uranium glass for $8, which I know will sell for like 40. So I didn't pick up tons of stuff. Went to 2 estate sales this week and just got tiny little things. And I went to record. I thought I was recording with my phone while I was walking through the Salvation Army thing because there was no music, so it was perfect. And then I get in the car and I wanted to see the video. I didn't video it. I took a picture of it.
Oh no.
So I'm just going to tell everybody about it.
Oh no.
It is what
I've
it
done
is.
that before though. I pushed the button and I had it on a picture the last time and it doesn't take the video, it takes a picture.
Yeah. So not a biggie.
Yeah, Jennifer said she would love to go to one of those garage sales. Did you say it's an annual one?
Pardon me?
Is it annual?
I don't know. I just saw it for the first time advertised on Instagram.
Were there heaps of people there?
Yes. The funniest part of the video that was going to be was me doing a rant. And then I said, okay, now I have to leave because my husband wants to use some foul language, because we were in the parking lot and this girl had a huge truck, a massive truck, and she couldn't back it up. It was like 10 minutes and I'm like, there's a spot right over there. So he backed up and he went into the spot and she was still trying to pull out. I'm like, you should not get one of those cars if you are not able to drive it.
Yeah, but people are people, aren't they? They're just sheeple. Like I've always told my kids, like when they were teenagers, and they were just like figuring out like all the people running the school and stuff like that. I'm just like, look, they're all just figuring out and making it up as they go along. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
It's just when you're sitting in the heat, you just like, come on, lady,
I remember when my son was pretty new to kindergarten and he came home really upset because he got in trouble for pushing the milk carton with the straw across the table at lunchtime. And I said, because the girls were laughing, that's why he was doing it. And I said, Matt, the teachers are just like your parents. There's some days you get away with more, and there's other days where when they say it the first time, you just better do it. He said, I know, it was the mean one. And she walked out and she snuck back in. But I mean, that's a good lesson in people are people, and there's, as a young kid going to school, there's some that will joke around with you and there's some that will not.
Yeah. So, and that reminds me, when I was in first grade in Kansas, We had to eat lunch in the quiet. Nobody could talk during lunch. And what does this wise butt decide to do? I blow up my sandwich baggie and pop it, and the whole place screamed. I had to go eat on the stage in front of everybody. It scarred me for life.
You know what? Haven't teachers, like, I don't know, like the challenges that they've got now compared to back then, right? Wouldn't they just,
Right.
you know, like if you think about it now, like even just Evie's son, like playing with a straw in a cup or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like now teachers are dreaming of kids doing something creative, and
I know.
you know,
I can't even fathom having to make the kids be quiet at lunch when they have to be quiet in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Like how
at 5 years old, especially, they're learning to be students and be away from their parents.
Right.
So it's a time to teach them a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, she
There
taught
was an article
me,
years
pop your bags.
There was an article years ago about somebody writing saying that they learned every life skill they needed in kindergarten. And that is a year of learning, definitely. And that's what's wrong with me, because I grew up in the country out on the West Coast and we didn't have kindergarten. I went straight to first grade. So that's what's wrong with me today.
Yeah. Yeah. You skipped the fundamentals, Evie.
And the fun.
Yeah, the fun, yeah, but you know what? You're making up for it now.
That's right. You're right. I am.
Well, now Oh, and one more big piece of news. I'm really, really excited. Remember the store that I wanted to get, and the guy like screwed me over when I wanted to open that antique kind of booth store, and I wanted the garage. This goes back just to last year. I wanted the garage, and then he wanted me to pay for half of it to get it renovated, and then I was going to be a tenant. And I'm like, no, I'm not putting money into making this better, and then you could kick me out later on.
Yeah.
So then I was going to get a shop in the strip mall, and he sold it out from under me. Like he gave it another lease to somebody else. Well, Ephraim had said that shop will come up again sometime. Well, it is up for lease again, but it's all fixed up because somebody came in there and redid it, but nobody knows what it was. Like I went in there, Ephraim went in there to see like what kind of store it was. I couldn't even tell you. It's like they've got vending machines and couches and coffee kind of thing. They tried to make it like a lounge or something, but Vivo Kid or something, nobody understood it. And a year later, the guy, my friend who has the beauty shop in the strip mall said, we think he was a trust fund baby, and they just gave him money to go do what he wanted, and it makes no sense. There's never anybody there.
Wow.
So now he's trying to get out of his lease. So I went to another antique store. A friend that I met him. He owns the store with his mom in Carrollton. And I asked if they'd be interested in maybe helping me or go in partners, because I don't know the back end of it.
Yeah.
Like, all the computerized inventory-ish kind of things.
Yeah.
So his mom said she would go with me and look at it.
Alison, I think I've just noticed, I don't think you're streaming. You know how you came on twice before?
Yeah.
And I popped one of yours off because it was echoing, but maybe I popped off the one that was streaming.
Okay, so where do I go?
Maybe you want to go back out and come back in, maybe.
Okay, I'll be out. I'll come back.
All right. So how's everyone? How are you, Krista? What's happening? What's happening, Mrs. G? I enjoyed your live yesterday with your family. How are you, Jennifer? And Mike? What's everyone doing? Mike, are you feeling better? Are you doing better? Like, hopefully you're out of hospital. I haven't seen any of your recent videos in the last couple of days, but hopefully you're out now.
He's out. He's out and he's back at work.
Right. Okay. No rest for the wicked. Straight back into it.
Now, do I hit stream this to your audience?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that working?
I'll tell you in a minute. I didn't know. I never knew if it was.
I just can see on the top right-hand side of mine, like, just looks like me and Evie.
Okay.
Mrs. Paula is all coldy and under the weather, and it's a good
Okay.
day out with the hubs.
Am I up
Nice.
there now?
You are.
Okay. Cool beans.
You are.
Cool
Yes.
beans.
Mike's feeling better and back on the tools.
Oh, good, Mike. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So Mike, are you just working, but you're at home at the moment? Like you're just able to work while you're living at home, or are you staying in your truck? That's interesting about that big protest in Ireland about fuel shortages. How's everything going with you guys? Are there any protests or anything like that where you guys are?
Not that I've
No,
heard.
no protests, just people grumpy.
I saw a YouTube video about problems with gas pumps where like there's nothing coming out and the numbers keep going up, keep increasing in price, and like as much as doubled on
Oh my gosh.
some of the fuel. Like it's supposed to be $25 and it's almost 50 when it's time to pay. And this gal goes back in and talks to the tenant and he gives her like $15 back in cash. And she's like, this isn't even all I'm owed back.
Yeah.
I watched
don't
that
know.
too. I watched to see when it starts clicking and if I feel because that was
Yeah.
like a long time ago, years ago, gas stations used to like get by with some of that, like, oh, it's just a couple dollars. And then all of a sudden the gas starts going. But
I had one time where the auto shut off didn't click. I had the little, I squeezed it, pushed the trigger
Yeah.
to on, and my bad, I walked away from it, but the fuel was just flying
Oh,
out.
no.
And I couldn't shut it off. I couldn't emergency stop the pump, and it was just going everywhere, all over the ground.
Wow.
And so it was like $30 extra went out on the ground, and that was like 20 years ago. So
Yeah.
it wasn't as much as it is now, but it was still a lot of fuel to go out on the ground.
Okay, so I went through the drive-thru at McDonald's. I ordered online today. And they charge you $1 and it says tip. There's no way of choosing that. Because I've been watching that Rawson report and how, manufacturers and companies are in restaurants now. They'll even put some restaurants were putting employee health plan as a taxable item. And if you don't read your receipt, I've been paying, I don't know how long I've been given a tip for $1. I want to know who's getting the $1. Like when I go to Sonic, I know who's
Right.
helping me. And I know that they work hard and I'm giving them the good tip. But I don't think McDonald's deserves $1, especially when they're doing the round up and round down for your pennies. You know how much money they're making on that?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
A lot, because they don't give change back. They won't give pennies back. So
Walmart does that now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But like if it's 86 cents, then they charge you 85.
Yeah.
They'll give you 15 cents back to complete that $1.
Okay. Well, I just was really disgusted with the McDonald's charging me $1 for the tea.
Yeah. So did you
one
say
thing? That's all you got was tea, and they charge you $1 extra?
Yeah.
Oh.
So did you say there was no way to unselect that?
Yeah, but I never even knew it was on there. I just started looking at receipts like yesterday, like seriously looking at receipts.
I know. Exactly. Like that's
that
what people are doing.
Report. Yeah. And I just
did
it. So now
I would have been, yeah.
Go ahead.
I would have been tempted to park up and go in and do a bit of Karen the manager and ask some questions.
Well, I am next time, because when I order next time, I'll do it one more time. and I'm
Yeah.
going to put my hair up in a bun.
Yeah. 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 You
But I'm going to look on the end
anything.
really close to see, like, because sometimes it skips over, and so I'm going to look really, really, really close to see like where I can avoid that, because they can't possibly make you pay that.
No. Do you know what? Start a subreddit. Jump onto Reddit
Yeah,
in all your free time, Alison.
right, exactly. But I'm going to say, I'm Karening this.
Just saying hello to friends. Hello, Mrs. P. How are you doing? Are you doing a little bit better? Hello, Pam.
Yeah, Paula, are you doing better? She was really sick this week.
Yeah. She said she's a lot better. Hello, Nana Recipe. Is that you, Lala? I'm just wondering if that's one of your channels. Yeah, tip automatically added at McD's. I mean, come on. But seriously, I'd be really asking about that. I mean, you know, Randy's a bit better. She's very tired. Paula, you've been doing so well with all of your walking. Walking, fabulous.
I almost feel guilty when I watch her videos.
I know. Like, we should probably just be walking. There should just be a sign when we see her come up in our feed, like, you know what, just get some shoes on and just go out even for a 10-minute or something.
Yeah, but you just cut the grass, so you're excused. You just cut the grass, you're good.
Yeah, Karen, you cut the grass, you're all good for today.
I've just cut that grass, exactly.
Well, my husband made fun of me because we have the trees were so big that all the grass was dying underneath, but we had all the trees trimmed. And so I threw some dirt down, and I read the instructions on the seed box. I got a box of seed, and I read, and it says, on fresh soil, sprinkle seeds and water. And so he goes out there, and I see him on the Ring camera talking to Becca, and they're all laughing at me. Look what your mother did. And I go, don't make fun of me. And they're like, and it turns out my grass is growing. I have grass growing.
What did they think that you did wrong? That you didn't put water on it?
They think that it was stupid that I just put a mound of dirt. I mean, I kind of spread it out with my foot. You know, I didn't make one big hill and put seed on it. I put it down and I spread it out, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way I've planted grass seed before. The only problem is sometimes the birds come and eat it before it can sprout.
Yeah, but this has been taking, and it's growing green grass. And I said, don't mess with me, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen grass seed just sprinkled on top of dirt.
Yeah. But I guess I didn't prepare the ground professionally. I don't know. But if we got grass growing, that's all that matters to me.
Well, maybe you just planted unprofessional grass, so it'll be fine.
Right. Well, actually, we want to get AstroTurf. Our yard is so small.
And I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, personally.
Yeah, and our backyard is just that one side strip. And so since Karen's coming to town, I think we should get that AstroTurf. I'll tell Ephraim to move it.
Yeah. And we can just go out and we can lie on it at the end of our sessions every day.
Yeah.
I love AstroTurf. I always touch it every time I walk, you know, and obviously there's different qualities and things.
Yeah, they make them so you don't even know.
I know. But, you know, I always touch them and they just always feel nice and they feel a bit carpety and stuff. I like it. Krista saying she just finished a video script today. Other than that, I've been taking some time away from online. Okay, that's good, Krista.
So, Krista, do you do a lot of script? I mean, do you write yours out before you do your videos on every one of them?
I think she does. I think she types them out.
So what else is going on, Karen? Is your daughter's back from her stay at home?
Yep, my daughter is back. She's back doing her thing. And, she's thinking about like leaving her job. Oh, here we go. Only on the deep topics for the podcast mostly. Absolutely. Yeah.
How's their podcast been going, Krista?
Evie, I was thinking about your what do you call it? Your merch that you got. Did we talk about that last week, or were you away? Were you here last week or away the week before? I think
I wasn't on last week.
No,
Yeah,
you haven't been
tell
on
us
for a
about
couple of
that.
weeks, maybe.
I got an email from a company that makes art supplies, and they asked me to review their paints, and I did, and gave them the video link, and now they're sending me more stuff to review. So
Wow.
that's good. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it was exciting. It was my first. I felt like a kid when I started the video because I had the package and I could tell it was from China. And it's like all bubble wrapped around the outside of it, and so I knew what it was, and I was pretty excited about it, even though I knew what it was going to be when I opened it up. So they emailed me earlier in the probably Monday or Tuesday asking if I wanted to review another product, and I thought about it for a few days, and then I said yes. So I answered them last night. So they acknowledge that they're going to send them.
Nice. Well done, you. So how do you think that is it paint or is it watercolor? It's paint, is it?
The first was watercolor. The next is markers, alcohol markers, like a marker like this that a lot of people use for
Stained glass.
coloring books, like adult coloring books and so on. So I have very limited experience with them. I mean, I took two of those and I opened
markers for you.
Huh? What?
I've got so many things. I'm getting rid of my craft room.
Oh, why?
I can't deal with it anymore. I'm
Your
getting
big
rid of
one.
all my resin. Getting rid of all the wood. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff.
What are you going to use that room for?
I'll still do like little jewelry pieces.
Oh,
and maybe some cards, because I make cards. I've been doing rubber stamping since the late 80s. So I'll do, keep my paper supply. And I have, the Cricut. So, I'll do that kind of thing, but I'm getting rid of all the trinkety stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's all going by.
I thought you were closing the crafting down altogether. And I was like, what?
No, because I know that I'll want it.
I figured Ephraim would move in there right after that.
Well, he's a little discouraged because I put up my big shelves in Becca's room, my storage shelves. And he's like, can we move this down to the garage? I'm like, I guess, maybe.
But storage is half of the battle because this is good for art storage, but then, it has to be really organized, and that because if you have a lot of stuff, it does you no good unless you can find it. And then,
that's why we got, it's, the black and yellow bins that you get at Lowe's, or at Sam's Club.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this rack holds the whole basket, but you can pull the basket out and you could see what's in it and put it back. Like, so you don't have to schlep everything off of it.
Right.
And they're all separated real nice. So I have one in the garage and then I put one upstairs because I have so much backlog of stuff that I could still sell. And I need to know where it is. Like I found all the Easter stuff right the week before Easter. I could have been having that out.
Right.
Yeah. Question for you, Evie. How did you vet the collab request?
Does that mean how did I get the request? Is that what she's asking?
How did you ascertain that it was legit and it wasn't spam?
Well, when I got the email and I knew I, obviously had the company name, I looked for their website and I looked for them on Amazon as well. And they were both there. And so I answered them but I didn't give them any information. And I also looked on YouTube to see if anyone else had reviewed them, and they had. So
Nice.
those three things were all a go.
Nice.
So it was a company I hadn't heard of. It was called Woomer, Woomer, and I'd never heard of them before. And I was so excited to open it and look at it. And then I became completely full of panic because I haven't been painting that long. And I swatched them and I was like, now we're going to paint something. And Allison, like I did a whole background like of this goldenrod yellow. And then I did this, I don't know, fuchsia colored flower over the top. I did not even know what I was doing. And it kind of turned out for my skill level. And I was sweating bullets because I was like, if this doesn't, wasn't live, but if this doesn't turn out, I'm going to have to wash these paints and make them look like they're brand new and chop off after the swatching and act like I'm painting again for the first time. And I don't mind being on camera, but I didn't know if I could fake it. I was like, this has to go right.
When I hit the big stars like you and people are coming to me with their products, I mean, I'll be honest with them and say, I will only do it if you let me do an honest review, like as I work it, to see if it's something I really like or not. I mean,
that's exactly what the company said, though. They did want the review to be honest. And the markers they said the same thing, that they would like me to do the review within 1 month of receiving them and give them a completely honest review. They weren't trying to influence me at all to say we're really good.
Did you like them though?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I have professional paints and I have student grade paints, and there's all different levels, but the paints themselves cost like $40 for 24 of them. I think that's pretty much middle of the road,
right,
for paint. It's not like what you get in elementary school or anything.
Right.
I thought it was very usable. If you want to layer in like, where you've got all the transparencies of a flower, I don't think it would work well for that, but I don't paint like that at this point.
Just want to say hello to Gracie G. Is that one of your friends, Allison?
Yeah, Gracie. She does a lot of kind of dancing stuff. She's from Australia, right, Gracie?
Nice.
Wait, I saw something on there.
This is for across the ditch.
Oh, Jennifer asked if you needed to, are they paying you, and did you have to give financial information? Jennifer asked.
Is that question for me?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no, they didn't ask for any, all they have is my email address and my YouTube channel. No, I didn't get paid. I just get to keep the paint.
That's cool.
I would like where if I continue to do this, that they would send me like 2 or 3 sets and I get to review one and keep it. And then I can do a giveaway of the others.
Oh, you can ask them. You can ask them for that.
I figured I can, but I'm still kind of getting my feet wet with it. And if they offer that first, then I would happily accept that.
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, they're getting the UGC, the user generated content, like they're getting it without paying people as well. So it's a good gig for the companies, isn't it? When you're just starting to get, merch and stuff like that, that's fun, like that's cool. But it's a good gig for them, you know what I mean? Because like the fact that they say they want an honest review is better than having no reviews, and if they, as you say, if they're good mid-range quality, there's everything in it for them, and it's good for you, just sort of getting started doing it.
Do we have to start calling Evie an influencer now?
No, I believe it's artist, Alice.
Artist influence. So we've got a couple of influencers on our regular panel with Mrs. P and the jewelry. Here we go. Did you guys see this? She got another collab request, but the jewelry and the customer service had poor reviews, so I skipped. Actually, and Paula's done glasses as well.
Yes, she did the glasses. Yes.
Yeah.
I love those glasses, but I can't afford whenever you get bifocals or the transitional,
Yeah,
it jumps up $5 million. The frames are $1. But if you need a single lens, it's fine. But if you have any specialty problems, you're into $500-$600.
Is that how much those glasses cost? That
I don't know about hers. I'm just like Weeby or Wobie Parker, whatever that one is.
Mm.
We went in their store. They opened some physical locations, and it sounded like, oh, cool. It's like $95 and you get your glasses. But as soon as I showed them my prescription, they're like, well, the frames are still that price. I'm like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Just looking at Krista's comment, it was an interesting topic to research. I did keep rewriting it. I finalized it today because I've been working on it for about 2 weeks. So, Krista, have you changed how much you are consuming the news recently? And so, sorry, what did Jennifer mean about the financial info again? What did that sort of mean?
She asked about if she had to give them any financial information when she got the deal.
No.
Okay, but they weren't paying you, were they, Evie?
No, they weren't paying me. I mean, like even with YouTube, when I reached that first threshold where you could do the buy me a coffee or whatever, I've never applied for that, and I'm getting really close to my 4,000 hours. I think I need like 40 or 45 hours, and I'm not even planning on.
Wow.
I'm not planning on giving him. I'm not planning on making any money on it. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. I don't have any interest in monetizing the channel. I said that from the very beginning, and I truly mean that. This is my hobby, and once it turns into, I mean, I guess if it got really, really, really big or something, which I doubt it would happen, then I might change my mind. But at this point, I don't want to get involved with, I got 12 cents today and I got 13 cents the next day. It's just not what I'm really interested in.
Yeah. That's so exciting. I'm excited that I'm getting near 1,000 hours. That's huge for me. I don't even know what my subscriber count is today. Probably still.
Was your number that you were going for, was it 550?
Right. I wanted 500 by 415. And I have
April.
I'm at 459.
Yeah, but you've jumped up. You've jumped up recently.
Because you've been making a lot of videos and they've been very good.
Thank you.
I mean, you're reaching you're my friend. I'll watch them regardless of, I don't go to antique stores typically, nor do I go antiquing. I do like estate sales, but I watch you because you're my friend. And I truly think your videos are very good. And I like how, like when you were in Kansas visiting your brother, you just made sure he was all right and you took off and did your thing and came back and hauled your stuff back to Texas. And that was really interesting,
Thank you.
To see what you could get in another place.
I pay over $400. All right, that's for glasses. I got my free glasses. I tell you whose video I saw recently, Mel. She used to be called at Mel Runs Things, but then she changed it. This is the thing, I think. Sometimes I struggle to remember people's channels if they keep changing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But Mel from New Zealand, she talked about how much money she's made in the last 6 months since it's been monetized.
Wow. How's she doing?
So interesting, like the AdSense was very small amount of money, but most of her money was from Buy Me a Coffee and Super Chats.
I bought
She said,
Mrs. G her first coffee, I think.
did you?
I think so.
Nice. That's nice. Krista saying, I just asked her, is she consuming the news less these days? I consume about the same as usual. I've got boundaries. I don't watch it 5 days a week, perhaps 2, and a few YouTube videos here and there throughout the week. Yep. Peaceful Red. Hello. Same here, Evie. It's a hobby and to connect with others.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, look at that. Red really enjoys your lives, Alison. I've
Yes.
jumped on a couple of lives this week. I've
Yes,
been a little
you
bit
did. You shocked me.
community. Hey, I know, like literally, I tell you, I think that I'm learning to hit live, like when I go on my phone, because I drive around a little bit for work sometimes. So I'm either listening to a video, but now I'll just scroll and just sort of go to who's live. So I very usually jumped into Gina's yesterday. It was like 12, like midday or something for me. And I was like on a work errand. I'm in the pharmacy. And then Gina and her family are talking back to me. I'm in the queue and I'm like answering them and they're going, hello, hello, like next over here. So I was that person, you know, I was really being that person at the pharmacy. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. And Dora, I jumped in on Dora's a bit. So I've been trying to sort of like just get around a bit more.
What is Peaceful Red's name?
Can you remind us, Peaceful Red? I was searching for
I've got a little cheat sheet on the ones that the names are not in the. I had one and then I got those memorized and I'm starting another one.
Ah, yes.
Angela.
Yeah. Do you know what else too?
Thank you.
Laurie. Is it Soul Circle with Laurie?
Yeah.
She's doing a lovely job on her posts, isn't she? Like just putting like a whole lot of people when everyone's lives are.
So is or promoting channels. So is what's the guy's name that's the gardener? Okie.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
I need to go
Promoting people to get more hours, you know, like listing their channel and saying we'll help get you there. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It is.
I haven't seen so is Okie's, is he doing 2
Okie's
channels?
Eden.
Okie's
Oh, he
Eden,
does?
yep. I don't know. Remember he was doing one that was about growing on YouTube, and then he's just got his normal sort of channel that he was doing. Like he did Okie's Eden and then Okie's Hustle or something like that.
I didn't know about the other one.
Yeah, he kind of split off and then I think he's back to doing just one. Do you know he was a McKinney officer?
McKinney officer.
No.
Oh, do you mean on the horses?
No. He was the police officer.
Yeah, police officer on the horse.
No, just a riding one.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure that I did know that.
Has anyone watched any like I don't know, videos that anything like from the gurus or anything? I listened to a bit of Ed Lawrence yesterday and he talked about, you know how, he talked about it's 8 seconds now. Like if the kinds of videos that we're making are ones that you want to grab people like really, really fast, he was saying that it's down to 8 seconds to grab people or they're out of there. If your video isn't like, once they click, then they think, okay, am I in the right place? Am I in the right place? Do I want to stay? Do I want to stay? Do I want to stay? He reckons it's down to 8 seconds now. And then
I think that
he literally just goes, listen to this video. Look at this thumbnail. Think about what the promise is. And I think it was something like the title of and the words on the thumbnail was something like, these things won't help you cure Lyme disease. I think it was something like that. And then he said, and here's the video, and you tell me, he goes, keep watching the start of the video. You tell me whether it is delivered on the promise and whether you would stay there or not. And then the person, I think, spoke for 2.5 minutes. And it was like, no, they just kept on giving background and background and background upon background. So his whole point was, no, that's 2.5 minutes of the person jabbering about a lot of other stuff. So a lot of people would be out of there.
But don't you think that it's not a one size fits all? I'm not looking for a video that's going to catch my attention in 8 seconds. I'm looking for a video where I can connect with that person and I enjoy what they have to say. And in the comments, maybe I can get to know them, or, they can get to know me. And it just kind of spreads, and you go on to lives and then you see, hey, I watched your channel, or I go on a live and I'm already subbed to their channel. And it just kind of keeps multiplying that way. If you are high energy and you can make every video grab attention in 8 seconds, I think that's amazing. But not everybody's looking for that. There is no one size fits all. Look at that. What was her name? Or her name is like Mornings with Granny. And she has nothing outstanding, nothing outrageous to say, but I want to listen to what she says. She might be standing in the kitchen talking about Tupperware she got on her way home from church at a garage sale. And I'm in. I want to see what she bought, what she has to say about it. And, I think she's had, the last time I watched her, she was talking about some family issues that were pretty serious. But when I first found her, she wasn't. And there was another lady I watched that she was out feeding her chickens and just talking nonstop about nothing actually important. That's what I like, the connection with the people. And of course, I like to learn some things too, but I'm not looking to grab and rake all these people in and then do a performance for them. I want to connect with the few that want to watch and connect with me.
Yeah. I have been making myself, I've been saying the question because it gets me focused, because like I'll go on to start my video and then start blabbing all about things and it just gets carried away. So the one phrase that makes me realize that I have a topic to stick with is, do you like shopping at antique stores, or do you like going to flea markets? And then I'll say, if you do, this is where you need to be. And oh, by the way, my name is Allison.
Yeah.
I've had to find a way to focus, like, because I'm just like have all these brain ideas going on. And I realized half my videos like did what you said. They were just like blah, 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 blah. And then I would get into it. So this has helped me this week. Like,
but do you know what though? But I think that the vlog style videos that you make, they're not like, I think he was referring to mainly the information ones. I should clarify that. It's obviously information, like if you are trying to scoop net the most people possible because you're saying something like, how to heal blisters fast, like no one talks about this, right? So if you've got a video like that type of video, maybe you want to grab people fast, because context for what I'm talking about is that he just said, Alexa's talking about that too, is just saying that people can get information so fast now, you know what I mean? So if you want to make videos, information providing videos, then you're doing a big sales job, like you're fasting, right? But
that makes sense.
Connecting types of videos like vlog, life videos about you don't need to sell people in the first 5 seconds, because even if you're fumbling with your camera and you're dropping the coffee that you've just bought on the ground, that's giving us a bit of a laugh and a chuckle, you know what I mean? Like, so you've actually grabbed us. It's a bit of a pattern interrupt, you know what I mean? You can't go wrong, I don't think, you know what I mean? When people watch.
Debbie, you have to paint more with your bird on your shoulder. I miss seeing the bird.
It's springtime. She's being a little fickle these days. She'll settle back down. She's here and there. She's in bed already. But I also wanted to say, I watched this gal that was on YouTube, and she started out, she's an artist and a very good one. And she started out saying, she only has like 19 videos. And she said, I'm just going to tell y'all that I don't lead an aesthetic life. My house is being remodeled. In the background here, you can see all I have is plaster on the walls. There's no paint yet. this and that is torn up, and I'm going to make a cup of coffee, but I'm just going to pour this Aldi's brand coffee in here and put some half and half in it. And I mean, it was so cute because she was saying this isn't going to be aesthetic, but yet I wanted to watch her and I wanted to connect with her, even though she is a stay-at-home mom and half her hair is green and half her hair is brown, like kind of, I don't want to say like not professionally done probably, or
Yeah.
it's fading out.
Yeah.
And she's like, I didn't feel like putting my makeup on today. This is how my hair dries. I didn't feel like fixing it. It was so real and so nice to hear her not sell herself. This is me, this is my life, and I want to paint for you. Or whatever it was. I think it was markers.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's exactly right, Paula. That is a great intro, Alison.
She's watching her grass grow.
Yeah. There's something interesting out there.
I think she's froze.
I think she's frozen. I think information type of videos can be different because you are offering your perspective on it. Yes. Yep.
But by
Yeah.
the same token, like if you're looking like how to unstick a garbage disposal, you want the information quickly because you want to be able to unstick your garbage disposal, but you also don't want the guy talking 90 miles an hour because you can't understand what he's saying and you have to keep backing it up.
Yeah, that's right. She might be going out and coming back in. Jennifer, I'm always nervous about fake collabs because I've heard many creators share their hacking stories from companies that seem legit. Yeah. But I like what you said, Evie, that you just did your research, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And also they didn't ask you to open any attachments or anything like that because
No.
Sheila Laugh Lines, did she open an attachment?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All I knew about it was what you'd said about it. I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I did see her thumbnail. I don't think I watched the video though.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Isabella. Yeah, I mean, the whole sort of guru thing, like what Paula was saying, just about lots of blah, blah, blah and stuff. I mean, yeah, there is just a lot of words. I think I might have mentioned last week that I saw a comment under a channel that I really like to watch. Oh, Angela, what is the name of that channel of the couple that you like to watch over who are just having coffee together? But yeah, here she goes. Here's the girl.
I got kicked out. Like my internet went down for some reason, which is weird. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. It's all right. The sponsors generally send links for you to go and look at whatever product. Right. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. When you get links, I guess that's a bit, you have to sort of be on guard for that.
Yeah.
I guess.
I got an offer to do that. What's it called? The walking pad thing.
Yes.
I can't remember. I got that offer like right after I started YouTube, and I was like, okay, that I haven't even been on here that long. This is crazy. And then it ended up that Tracy with an IE got the same offer and she accepted it. So I guess that was fine, but that wasn't something I would use anyway. I didn't say no. I just ignored it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that, Angela. Life on the Run. Remind me again, Evie, that the lady that you really like to watch, that you see, you just love it, you never miss it, but she's sitting at her coffee table and you just love her like daily or every couple of days, bit of an update. You love her channel.
I can't think of her channel name. I honestly haven't watched her.
Yeah, for a bit.
I mean, I can figure it out.
Yeah. Because I did go and have a look at her channel, but then I lost my piece of paper that I had it written on. Mike, I got an offer for an air conditioner for my camper, but after reading into it, I would have had to do a lot of cutting into the roof to make it work, so I turned it down. Yep, that's sensible. Krista, you should be on guard with links because lots of scammers create websites to look legit. I always go to Google and check it out that way and check out the channel and not through their link.
But
Yep.
I watched Rawson Reports, and just because you go to Google, you have to make sure it's not a sponsored by, because you go to Google and you look up YouTube, YouTube will come up at the top, but it doesn't mean it's actually YouTube. It could be somebody that advertises on YouTube.
Yeah.
You always have to make sure that it's from the exact person or company.
Yes.
So when you're Googling or Binging or whatever you do in your search engine.
Do you mean like their, what do you call it? Like at air conditioner? Where does Mike live?
Like if it's a number one air, and you're like, well, let me go check them up. And you pull up a number one air, but it's really a link to some kind of, remodeling. But they were on it. So their name comes up because it's a number one air. It's A is the beginning of the alphabet. They're up there, and you're looking for a room remodeler or something. Just make sure that when you click on the link, when you Google, that you're actually clicking on the link for the company.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what Krista's saying. Yeah, like you're looking at airconditionersminnesota.com or something like that, right? Like a legit looking thing. Yeah. Okay, so just a little reminder. So is it 2 weeks' time that we're doing our 1 year?
Did anybody talk to Brenda?
No, I haven't talked to Brenda.
I'll reach out to her and see if she'll do it, because she was one of our first.
Yes. I think we might have 10 people though already potentially at the moment.
Okay.
Yes. So with and I haven't emailed Krista or Jennifer. And who was our third person? I've got it in my email. There were 3 people on our live last week that said, oh yeah, that they could be interested to come on. So Brenda posted on our group chat today. Oh, nice.
Oh, Brenda posted on the group chat. Oh, good.
Yep. And then she did a short today.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I have not been on YouTube today. I've been busy playing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so Angela, so we will be like in April, we'll be a year of doing these group lives every single week with our sort of like regular panel crew. So that feels like, I've been thinking about like having like what could make it a little bit special, like I thought maybe I should get a couple of balloons and have something, you know what I mean? Something
Send us all champagne.
Send you all champagne.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll build in $1 on top of your thing. She was taking a break and watching the birds. How nice. Yep, Susan might want to join us.
Oh, good.
Yes, I was hoping that everyone who would come on to the live would live stream at the same time, because that kind of makes it quite fun, and also it just sort of promotes everyone to everyone's audience as well.
Right.
And Susan doesn't want to like mess up her algorithm. You know what I mean? With doing group live streams about non-art. That was something. That's why she stopped doing lives with us. But yeah, she was.
Jennifer, we always got room for you.
So we can have up to 10 people. So 9 plus me. So that's what live stream allows. And it'll just be, and on the day, I mean, it would be a miracle if everyone
4 or 5 of us.
But also generally everyone can't always make it on the day. You know what I mean? Like people get unwell or something happens. So even if we plan for 10, there's a chance that on the day we won't actually have 10. So I plan to join your panel after the year celebration. Keep the space open for all the OGs. All right. Good to know. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I mean, it's just more, it's more like who wants to, it'll be cool if everyone can stream to their channel, I think. And yeah, but it's just an evolving thing. It's an evolving thing. So I forgot that I was getting micro needling done that week. So my face will be camera ready. All right. And it's important that your face is camera ready, actually, Jennifer, because we're all camera ready.
Yes, I got curlers today at that garage sale. A beauty
Oh, yes.
supply place went out of business, and it was all brand new merchandise. So I looked on Amazon, and these were going for $114. My hair is rather flat. I curled it beforehand. It still doesn't hold. Sad, sad, sad.
Yes, I'm just telling Paula, I will definitely ask Susan, because especially now that we've got a little spot. I wonder how much that really messes up your algorithm. I post all kinds of different stuff. Yeah.
Mike, I post everything on there, and maybe that's why I don't have my 500 yet,
Yes.
but I do it because it's me. And you can watch the antiquing, or you can watch my Parkinson's, or you choose what you
Yeah.
want to watch.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? Oh my goodness. What about our Tracy? So she's taken that little pivot on her channel now. Have you guys been watching her maybe for the last few days? I just caught one, and she said that she is trying doing like super low edited because her vlogs were taking so long. And so I watched one of hers that said something like, "This is my real life, this is me." And she talked about how, she's noticed that when she does really super low editing videos compared to high editing videos, the views and everything are about the same. So she's like, well, actually, I get to live more of my life. Like today, she saw a friend, she did this, she did that, she did all these other things. But she goes like, when I'm doing lots of editing, I'm like buried in my phone and doing lots of editing. So that was a great video. And if she's making videos like that, and she's like, I'm not even using my microphone, I'm just literally just walking around, just using my phone. I think that's a great way to go, because people love that. I love that.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't watched any videos today, so sorry, peeps. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I haven't even watched anything. I tried to video today, but I hit the button that said take a picture. And I'm walking around like this, like a real professional.
Yeah.
We can all laugh because we've all done that.
Yeah,
we've all done it. We've all done it. Totally.
And then I get in the car and I'm like, what's that? That's my leg. That's a picture of my leg.
I know. Yeah. Do you know what? I mean, so is that just a case of like trying to look down? Because I've done that too. And it's like it's scary when you don't see the numbers, right? Like the video tracking along.
Well, I just kind of had my arms on the cart with the camera up because I didn't want to get people's faces. So I thought I'd have more control over it. I had so much control over it. I didn't show anybody's face or their back.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Yeah. Jennifer's just saying she posts everything. Paula, I need to post something different. People are probably tired of seeing me walk the same property day after day after day. You know what? I don't think so, Paula, because
Paula, you have a different topic.
You're very conversational. Yeah, Paula knows how to carry, right? Like, I don't think I've done a walk and talk video before. Like, that would take a bit of concentrating, I think. What's my channel about, Kiwi? My channel.
Oh, my Kiwi.
Yes.
Isn't that sweet?
My topic, I talk about like just getting into YouTube when you're over 40 years old. Over 40 being like over 50, 60, 70. I just encourage people. I don't pretend to try and like know a lot or anything like that. I just talk about like just things I've learned. So I try to sort of stay in my lane. Thank you for asking. I love listening to Paula. We love listening to Paula. We do. Yep, Mike saying he's done it plenty of times.
You guys, I was doing my my Mitzi talk the other day, and Ephraim said, "Why are you talking like that?" I'm like, well, obviously you haven't watched my videos.
Exactly. We know. Yeah, and I liked at the end because I was like, is she really having a conversation with this lady? She can't, because her dress was so old fashioned. She had like she had flowers on her, a brooch on her, something. And I was
that
like,
was my grandmother. That was the real Mitzi.
That was the real Mitzi, right? So, but the way your title was, I thought you were really going to have a conversation with this lady. And by the time I got into the video, listening to you talk, I completely forgot. And then at the end, you said that was the real Mitzi on the thumbnail. So yeah.
Yep.
Okay, here's a great question. Like, I know we've got to go in a couple of minutes, but at CHN M8D, first of all, I don't think you do have a channel actually, because there we go. Here's the question. Where do I get a good camera if I wanted to post videos?
Use your phone.
That's what we're
that's a
talking
good start.
about. We're talking about using our phones. And you know what? And that's what all the gurus are talking about now, right? Like that proof of life. We are not looking like AI, and people like to hear, like, I don't know, I think it's moved from having all the best microphones, all the best. Yeah, those things are a bonus, but it's quite a bonus too not to use them. You know what I mean? Because
the best thing
the
ever
mics are
is
good.
that tripod Evie got me. I say it in every video. It is the best
it makes me
tripod
happy.
ever. And it stands as tall as me. When you pull it out, and your phone magnifies right onto it. Like, man, it sucks on. You can't get it off.
Yeah.
And you can it down and up, and it
Well,
goes.
before I gave that to you, you were doing a live, I think. I was watching it after the fact, but you were like, I'm so sorry, I'm shaking today and I'm not able to hold my phone still. And I was like, she needs a tripod.
Yeah, I got some Weisenheimer telling me, why are you shaking? You're making me dizzy. And I'm like, how do you think I feel?
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I feel like I ran a mile and I've just been sitting my butt down.
Yeah, you should have said, oh, I'm sorry, I'll stop in a minute.
I'll stop in a minute.
And CHN, so I'm not using my phone to record, like, as you can see. I mean, I either use just my webcam or I use this little Logitech camera just on top of my thing. But a lot of us make videos just with our phones.
Yeah. Ciao. He doesn't think you're over 40. That's sweet.
I know. I'm putting down in the comments, I like that I get Botox, but thank you for your lovely compliment. I'm from Australia. To meet you, love, from Australia. What part of Australia are you in?
I think he just left. He.
Yeah, might have just left. All right, my darlings, have we yapped enough?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Sydney, amazing. I've got a son in the Gold Coast. Yeah, most of us use our phones. Exactly right. Get in there, make a channel.
Yeah, get it going.
Pop in and say hi on our videos. All of our friends here have all got channels as well. Mrs. Paula does retirement at Simply Just Krista. We've got Jennifer up here. And we've got Mike. And yeah, so thank you so much for popping in. Thank you, friends, for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alison and Evie. Nice natter.
Thank you.
Nice catch up.
Catch you next
weekend.
Thank you, Angela. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.